Hi friends, Megan here, and I'm Jessie. Megan, I went to big church with my mom and dad this morning, and you will not believe what happened.
What happened, Jessie?
They ate a snack in church, and my mom and dad would not let me have any.
Let me guess. Was the snack juice and crackers?
Yeah, how did you know?
That wasn't a snack that was being served, Jessie. That was the Lord's Supper. Once you have turned from your sin and followed Jesus with your life, you will get to take the Lord's Supper too.
Oh, wait, what's the Lord's Supper?
The Lord's Supper is a special meal believers eat together to remember that Jesus died on the cross and rose again to rescue people from sin. Today's Bible story is about the first Lord's Supper. Listen to the story. Jesus and his disciples were in Jerusalem for a very special time, the Passover celebration. Long ago, God's people were servants in the land of Egypt. They cried out to God to rescue them, and he rescued them in a mighty way. God had told the Israelites to always remember how he freed them from the Egyptians. Celebrating Passover was one of the ways they remembered what God had done for them. This Passover, though, was the most special Passover because God was about to rescue his people again. This time, he would free people from the power of sin, and he had sent his own son to do the job. Jesus sent two of his disciples, Peter and John, to get the Passover meal ready. He said, "Go into the city, and you will meet a man carrying a jug of water. Follow him." Jesus said that the man would go to a house, and the owner of the house would show Peter and John a large room upstairs where they could get the Passover meal ready. So Peter and John did as Jesus said. When the meal was ready, Jesus and his disciples sat around the table to eat. Jesus knew it was almost time to go back to his Father in heaven. Jesus said, "One of you will turn against me." The disciples were upset, but Jesus knew this was part of God's plan. Jesus ate the Passover meal with his disciples. While they ate, Jesus took the bread, broke it into pieces, and gave it to his disciples. He said, "Eat this. This bread is like my body that will be broken for you. Do this to remember me." Then he took the cup, thanked God for it, and gave it to his disciples. "Drink this," Jesus said. "This drink is like my blood. My blood makes the new covenant." After the meal, Jesus and his disciples sang songs and went to a mountain outside of the city. God made a covenant or agreement with his people long ago. The people promised to love and obey God, and he promised to be their God. Sadly, God's people did not love and obey him. They broke the covenant. God sent Jesus to make a new, even better covenant. God would forgive people for their sins, and God would help them obey him.